Simple cooking techniques to prepare foods we all know and love. Today's cooking school teacher has over 8 million followers on social media. You know her as Brunch with Babs. Please welcome Barbara Costello.
It's good to be here. Oh my God.
Thanks for coming.
Mark, how are you doing?
This is Mark's favorite.
Oh, I heard. And
Yes.
you know what? Sometimes I'm so happy to be at the cooking school here.
Yes.
And sometimes it's the simplest recipes that we mess up, right?
Of course.
So we're going to make a basic scrambled egg.
Okay.
And you're going to help me. You're all going to make your own.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So this is me over here.
you're right here, Kelly.
Okay, thank
So we have 3 eggs that are already cracked for us.
Okay.
And you know, I like to use really good eggs, like organic, free range, because if the chicken's allowed to like wander around the barnyard eating bugs, these eggs are going to be full with omega-3, which is super healthy.
Yeah.
Because I know how much you love eggs.
I'm going to learn to love them today.
So I'm going to salt and pepper mine first, just a little bit. And then we have to really beat the heck out of them.
Like the heck out of them.
Before we do that, though, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I use the KISS method. Keep it simple, sweetheart.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a grandma.
I know, you're nicer than I am.
So if you wanted to add the cream, the
Yeah.
cottage cheese,
Yeah.
the creme fraiche, the water, do it now.
Yeah.
Do it while you're beating those babies.
How much
And
cream?
You can add about
It's
a, well,
a
no,
dealer's
just get a
choice,
splash,
babe.
like a tablespoon, maybe for 3 eggs.
I add a little bit of, well, since we have creme fraiche here,
Yes,
I'm adding that.
go for it.
And then Mark loves cheese in his eggs. Loves.
So I usually add the cheese after.
Oh, I add
But
it-
I know you're an expert. So
I
I'm gonna,
always add it. I add it like here during
yeah,
the mix.
that's great.
And I always pepper mine at the end. You pepper your.
I salt and pepper mine after as well.
Okay.
You know, it's a taste, right?
Yeah, right.
So when you're done beating those eggs really well, we're going to take a pat of butter and we're just going to melt it all over that skillet, and even the sides. And I do it gently. I know we're using a non-stick
How do you feel
skillet.
about cooking spray?
I don't love it.
You prefer butter?
If you're going to use cooking spray, I'd use olive oil or avocado oil. And now the butter's nice and sizzling, and we're going to pour our eggs
Okay.
right into our skillet. You can hear that. Now, the deal is you want to cook them low and slow, not high and dry.
Okay.
Because if you cook them too high, they dry, they crumble, and they're tasteless. They're going to form like a little edge. You don't want any browning. And as they form, you just want to pull that egg to the center, like making little pillows, and that raw egg is going to just fill the bottom and start cooking. And we're going to do this all the way around the skillet. And this is going to take about a minute and a half.
This is going to take us about 2.5 hours
Right.
if I don't get our surfaces on.
Yeah.
It's worth the wait.
Yes.
Also, you want to treat your eggs very gently. You don't want to wrestle with them here. We already did the wrestling. in
Yeah,
the
I
bowl.
go pretty. I'm pretty rough with my
Here's
eggs.
what I do, Babs.
Yes.
I usually circle around.
Yeah.
And then I pull in from the side, pull in from the side, pull in from the side.
Lovely.
This would normally, if this was on, this would look amazing.
Yeah. No,
But
it's
since
not
it's
on.
not on-
Oh, no.
Well, it's
You're-
barely on. I can feel a little heat.
Oh, dear. All right. Well, you can have some of mine.
Yeah, we'll have some of yours.
Yes.
So you let it. I like to fold it over a bit now.
Yep.
And now if you're going to add the cheese, this is where I do it. Right there. And then the residual heat will melt that cheese and finish cooking. You want to cook about 85% done.
Yeah.
Because they'll continue
They
to
continue to cook,
And then
right.
we're going to slide those right off on a plate. You could top it with some chives,
Chives.
thyme, parsley, whatever. And the perfect scrambled
And you have
egg.
it with a crusty bread.
Yes, little sourdough toasted, perfect.
Amazing.
Right on top.
Great.
And your new
Gorgeous.
book is coming out September 1st, yes?
I have a new homemaking book. I've got 2 cookbooks, Celebrate with Babs and Every Day with Babs.
And this is your first homemaking.
Homemaking book. It's Homemaking with Babs, How to Make a House a Home. Tips and tricks. And I can't wait.
Oh, you're
I guess we're not here.
All right. Coming up next, John Ford, Coley Performs, his classic hit. I'd really love to see you tonight. Stick around.